I got to talk. I got to tell what I feel. I got to talk about my life as I see it. Biggie. Biggie. Biggie.
What is up, you clowns? Back after a Thanksgiving hiatus with another episode of the This Is All That Matters podcast, number 43 to be exact. I am your host. The marathon continues, and I'm joined by my whiny colleague, Special Decisions. What's up, man?
Hey man, it's good to be here. It's good to be here
Yeah,
once
you getting your
again with you.
steps in?
I am. We're trying, you're trying it while you're on the move in a car. Go to open the curtain, take a look
To
behind
open
the
it up.
kimono a little bit, open it up, and I am trying to avoid my cleaning lady,
Shout out to her.
because that's when we record, when
Shout
she's in
out
my
to
house.
her. How is
Do
your
you really
cleaning
want to
lady good?
shout her out? You don't even know her name.
I don't.
No,
Is she good or is she what is she? What is she on a scale of 1 to 10?
she's a she's a four.
A
She's
4?
she breaks things and she doesn't tell us. Once
Oh.
like the third floor you know all the power went out. I had to like go to the switch, and she was like, and then we were like, did you know? And she was like, oh, she like didn't say anything about it. And this
Mm.
happened a few times. There's like Lola's blinds have never been the same. And of course Nicole's not, I just don't want to speak to this, and she tries to talk to me every time, and it's hard to understand her, so puts
Oh.
you in a little bit of a bind. And it's like not like it's not an accent that's normal. I don't want to disrespect her. She's a nice person, and she's been cleaning our house for a while, and she gets Christmas gifts for our kids.
Oh, that's
So,
sweet.
but yeah, and then she doesn't quite come when we expect her to, and she's in different places. There are a lot of things, first world problems, I guess you could call this.
Well,
I don't
I
think
think
anyone really likes their cleaning person.
yeah, I think the lying thing though is the terminable offense. This is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
something
I
you really
agree
got
with
to
you.
worry about, you know?
I agree. Like, don't like she does. She's It's just like the lie by omission. She doesn't. Something breaks, and she doesn't mention anything, and it's very
She
frustrating.
she thinks it'll just go away. She's like one of these people that just doesn't address it and it'll go away if you don't say anything about it.
That's it. Very much like a child,
Yes.
but she's an adult. But no, so that I would have been fired this moment. But also, so I'll tell you what I do. This is very hard for Nicole. Like somehow the cleaning lady coming causes Nicole all this immense stress, getting
Oh,
all the things clean. The dryer's got to be empty.
oh,
This and that, the sink, there's stuff in the sink. But now Nicole, she used to come on Saturdays, ruin our Saturday. I was like, I'm not having this anymore. So now we moved to Thursday. Nicole's out of the house. And
mhm.
guess what happens? Guess what
Everything gets
happens if
cleaned. Everything gets cleaned.
if you leave dishes in the sink? Guess what? Surprise! They clean them. And you don't even have to sweat it. It's actually better for you. You don't have to give yourself any additional stress. They clean all the stuff.
Surprise!
So if
Surprise!
you so, so if you don't like, especially if you don't really like her that much, have her do a little
Yeah.
extra stuff and don't sweat it. It's not that
Don't
hard.
sweat
But
it,
this
dog. It's all good.
this is a problem, isn't it? This is a general, I don't want to make any broad overgeneralizations here, but I think it's perhaps common difference between genders. And I think sometimes life can be harder for the other gender because of how they approach things of this nature. But I don't want to speak for everybody.
Yeah, be careful. I also
I'm just
really
saying
like
though.
how we got to perhaps very early in this show. It's
Well,
good.
no, really,
Early
actually,
perhaps.
you didn't even get excited about the real thing, which was things of this nature, which is when you
Things.
know when you're on some like it's like Stephen A. Smith, better look out.
Yep.
That's
Things of this
things of
nature.
that
The
things of
Stephen
that
A.
nature.
Smiths of the world. He's always
We're
referring to
really
that. He's always saying
we're
that.
we're starting to hit all these notes now. Like you're asking, did they win or did they lose? Like you're asking questions
Yeah.
like that, and we're saying things of that nature. I mean, we're a real sports podcast.
Oh man, we're the best. I think we're the best one out there. The
If
best
only
one
they
under
put
the radar.
cameras on us as one of us drives and one of us
Mm, walks.
walks through the quiet suburbs. So,
My
these
no,
days, they,
my cleaning lady broke our bar. She just like managed to dislodge one of the legs of the bar, and she almost it was almost a catastrophe. She knocked over like this expensive liquor holding glass thing. I forget what they're called, but you like pour liquor in it. And she broke it, smashed it everywhere. It was crazy. But she told us about it.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's at least, appropriate. It's too bad. We once actually, our nanny, one of our early nannies, fell while holding Sam and
What?
he broke his foot. Do you know that? That's
Well, like I did.
She
I don't know
didn't
how I
not.
couldn't.
It's easy to forget. He was like one, and nobody knew. She left. We knew she fell, but nobody really knew. And that was like, I didn't know anything. Like he was standing around, favoring his foot, and like I was like, just life goes on. And then Nicole, mother's intuition was like,
Yep.
I think something's wrong. It was a broken foot, so she did not lie
That's
to us.
crazy.
But that was a true like, that's a big error.
Yeah, that must have hurt poor little Sammy. That's foul,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I mean that's like the one thing you can't do as a nanny, like fall
No
and
physical
break a
danger.
bone.
No physical danger with the children.
So as
Not good.
my mom always repeats what Sean Penn says. She
Oh.
thinks Sean Penn said it in real life, but I'm pretty sure he says it in the movie Mystic River. But the number one job as a parent, number one job is to keep your kids safe. Yeah, I
So
think we can
true.
all agree on that.
Yeah, I think somebody described parenthood as following somebody around for 20 years, trying to prevent them from killing themselves.
That's
I think that's
not.
the
I don't agree with that. That sounds like maybe how you parent, crying, grab your kid off and you start weeping.
helicopter stuff. No, no, no.
Not for me.
I've actually, you'd be proud of me. I no longer, I don't know how many of you are in this, have this issue. I will no longer wipe my kid's butt. We got into a standoff yesterday because my 7-year-old son still expects me to wipe his butt on the toilet, and I'm not doing it anymore. I've put my foot down,
I've been there for some standoffs.
and this is the standoff, and this is the hill that I am prepared to die on.
That's a
He
good.
doesn't know, but I'll die on it.
It's like the thing you got him in a bind.
Yeah.
You pinned him because
It
he's
was
on the toilet. You're like, you okay?
he
Let's
was
see. You're
so
like, I'm
funny.
gonna go
He's
live my
like,
life.
"You
What are you?
can't control me." He goes, "You can't control me." And I'm like, "No, no, no." I'm like, "You're trying to control me. You're
See,
trying to make me wipe your butt."
they're hearing this stuff too much. They tell me you're not the boss of me. I'm like, well, it's pretty close.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like, and then Lola goes, but you're not the boss of my body. Okay. You learning, I don't know what
Right.
they're teaching you in school, but I
Right.
am the boss. I'm like, who's the boss? Is the teacher in charge? Yeah. At home, I'm in charge.
Right. If there is a boss in this situation at all, it is
Yeah.
me, for sure. That is for sure. He had his
Uh,
arms crossed and my son, he has to get completely naked to take a poop. He will not take a poop unless he is fully naked,
wow.
head to toe.
Whoa.
Doesn't
He's going
matter
to have to
where
fix
he's
that
at.
eventually.
Well, that's what we tell him. It's like, listen, man, you got to wipe your butt and you just got to dangle your pants. You can't just take them off, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
these are things
crazy.
they're going to learn Learn about like
This is,
Sam's really bad about letting us take his boogers out, bro. That thing is
yeah.
hanging, man. He's like, no.
Yeah, he likes
And then
to
I'm
keep
like, dude,
him.
they're gonna call you Booger Boy. Like, I got him. That worked.
Yo,
I'm
Boogie.
sorry.
Hey, Boogie.
Is that the kind of nickname you want? That worked
Started
on
to
him.
mock Eli too. It's kind of cold, but like, so he was physically climbing into the refrigerator to get to the back of it, and I was like, no, 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 bro, no. And I gave him the step stool, and he gets on the step stool. He gets what he needs, and he says, but the step stool is really uncomfortable on your feet. And I was like, what? Really? Oh, are your feet? Are your feet uncomfortable?
You want some
Are your
slippers?
feet
You want me to get you a
bad?
velvet step
You
stool?
want some socks, bro? I was amazed. I was shocked he could say something like that. I was shocked.
Really,
Where
we
did you
thought we
get
had it
that?
easy. They have
Oh,
it. These kids, Lola, it's always a blankie. Oh, it's too cold. That's why it's good when mommy's not around, man.
yeah, because you get the
This kid, it
cold
could be.
shoulder.
I'm like, it's yeah, exactly. It might stay cold.
Yeah,
Look
oh, you
out!
got
I'll turn the heat
yeah.
down. You can't
I might,
reach.
I might, yeah.
Mommy's
Yo,
not here.
my son, they get into fights. They get into physical fights sometimes, like really good ones. And this Eli got so mad. He's like, "I will kill you. I will kill you." And I'm like, "Bro, you can't even open your drinkable yogurt. You think you could kill him? I don't think so, sweetie. I don't think so. Can't even open your Gatorade, man. Worry about opening your Gatorade before you kill a man with your bare hands. You clown." It is just ridiculous, bro. Like, how are you gonna kill him? You're gonna kill him dead with your hands? How are you gonna do that, man? Can't even get in the fridge. Jesus Christ. It is just,
That's good. Yeah,
it is
you gotta become a
excellent.
little more confident. You gotta worry about
Yeah.
just general confidence first.
General stuff, regular
So,
stuff.
soft ass kids.
Softies, man.
So
Raise a bunch of squibs. Raise a generation of squibs, if you know what
I
I
don't know
mean.
how we're supposed to do it.
You know who else
Yeah,
is a
everybody
squib?
thinks they won't do it, but they do it. It just happens.
Hmm.
You think you won't raise soft kids, and then
And then here you are.
you
You're
should
in
have
a
been gay.
place.
You married a man. Maybe you have a better chance.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah,
You know, those kids can be a little
better
tougher.
chance. You know who's a squib too? I think maybe Bryce Young. I was wondering, have you ever taken a proper L for Bryce Young? You remember
Well,
the love you had for him when he was coming
you
out of
did. You
college?
actually tried to do this like 6 episodes ago. Check
Oh, really?
episode 37, probably.
Just want to make sure you take your L's
He
when
was,
you get them.
I have other L's. An L. I mean, Bryce Young, not that good. I was incorrect, but
Mm.
he's serviceable. He's competent. I mean, he's leading a team that's in a playoff hunt more than we can say for your boy, black lefty Phil Rivers, Michael Penix.
Michael Penis.
But
Oh man.
no, the L I really have to take that I really think is almost becoming official is the Rico Dowdle Jamison Williams trade. Look at that.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Really
Epic.
turned around.
Poor Mike. Nothing works out for Mike, even when it looks like it's going to work out for him. It doesn't work out.
He's
Poor,
really trying to get it. He was really trying to make some hard trades, all sorts
poor
of trades
bastard.
before the deadline. You
He
could
was
have
throwing
really.
stuff around. He was full panic mode.
I think I
Mike
could have
Andel.
gotten. I think I could have gotten Burrow and Bucky Irving and Nico Collins for neighbors. I think so, but I didn't want to do
Oh,
it
that
right
would have
there.
done you well. You might have won the
That
championship. You did that.
well, do we really? What do we think about Nico Collins? Think it was a fun
I
run,
think he's going to score more fantasy points than Malik Neighbors the rest of the way. That's what I think.
but is he going to score more fantasy points than in a significant way than Michael Wilson? We don't know.
I think he might. He's been good, I think. I think I heard something yesterday like he's been a top. That was really interesting, JJ. Shout out to JJ. He said this year, the biggest advantage is if you have a top 12 receiver. It used to be running backs, how there'd be like a fall off of running backs, but this year it's receiver. There's like one tier, and then there's this just group of what have yous after that,
Well,
and it
it's
doesn't
funny
matter.
because who we've complained about more, or I have complained about more than anyone else, perhaps, although I still love the man
Yeah.
on this podcast, is AJ Brown.
Yep.
But you know who the wide receiver 13 overall with a missed game is? It is AJ Brown.
Yeah. That's what he's saying. There's a bunch of whackness. There's a bunch of whackness out there.
I don't know if it's
Whack
12.
here.
I don't think it's Nico. I don't know. Nico's not been that good.
Nico's
I'm
in
not
that
sure.
group, I think. He's in that group with his
I don't know.
Davis
I think it's
Mills
very
run.
clear that the best by far thing you can have this year is like one of those top 5 running backs. I mean, these guys
Well,
are lapping people, lapping.
I
And
mean,
there have
Willis
been no
has two of
emerging
them, right?
running backs. Wills has 2. It's really there are 5 or so.
Hmm.
James Cook maybe in that group.
James Cook, shout out to him. Wow, I didn't
Great
expect
player,
this.
underrated. You know, you just got to remember one of those things. You know, you go all off season and you just forget. Like, take a second, take a second.
Wow.
He's
You know
really
what was
good.
balls deep on him was our boy.
Boss.
Uh the guy with the spreadsheet guy. Who why can't I remember
3 bar,
Oh no. The
Dwayne,
guy Dwayne.
your
Dwayne,
boy,
like when he was coming out, he was all over him. He loved him. And
as
it's
a
finally,
prospect.
yeah, he loved him. And I
He
remember it
got it
was
right.
like he got it right. But these guys abandon stuff too soon. They like jump off the
Well,
bandwagon
they
too
get
quick.
they always, the problem with them, they all get tied to these like usage hypotheses,
Mm.
right? And and
Yeah,
that's what happened with the one and only Ken Walker.
that's what happens when you get attached to a hypothesis. Look at this guy. You're a scientist over here. What a
Multiple plural. You're like, ooh, Dr. Science.
doctor
I
network.
meant, I meant to say, you speaking of Dr. Science,
Yeah, hit me.
you and Fish really. I had the last time we spoke, I had not
Yeah.
listened to the most recent. I think I was two you and Fish podcasts behind. There
Oh,
was so
how,
much,
how dare you?
so much to react to. But one of your Dr. Science theories, you was like, you were talking about me remembering fantasy, and you got
Uh,
deep into, I have a
oh
theory on
yeah.
this.
Oh yeah. What did I
You
say?
remember what you think about a lot. And I just wanted to shout you out, Dr. Science. But I like, if you think about it a lot,
What
you remember.
becomes most prominent is the ones that you repeat in your
Well, I'm a
head.
competitive person. I remember these kinds of things. I actually have a great memory, as those who golf know, for my golf rounds. Like, like my best rounds of this summer.
Hmm.
I could probably go shot for shot, like at least over the back 9, maybe over the whole 18. But if
And
you're
it's
like, hey,
because
what's your
you've repeated it in your head so
yeah,
many times.
right, exactly. I was like, oh, that was so
Yeah,
good. If sometimes when I can't sleep, I just think about a really good golf round, and it lulls me to sleep. So I can
that's
go back and like
crazy.
look at hole 12. What happened? And I could
Yeah,
do.
that's some LeBron type shit. Like, did you hear that? You know that story about LeBron where he diagnosed an out of bounds play because of some play from 8 years back that he had
Wow.
watched on tape. He like
Right.
knew the Warriors were about to do something because he had seen it, 8 years ago. And it's like that's
Right.
some weird,
No,
like,
if these guys like, it's especially hard in basketball because there's so much volume of plays. But like I
hmm
get, certainly like these guys like Peyton and Brady, if you went back and you just ask them like about a specific game, like I bet they could talk about almost any game in their career. You know,
right,
like it's not like they'd be
because
like,
they're
oh, I don't know what
crazy.
happened. They'd be like, remember
Yeah,
that third quarter and then blah 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 in week
uh,
14. Like, yep,
I
you
do.
know,
I do remember that.
yeah, exactly. I know real well. That's because, and that's also they're obsessives, and they probably spent, in their brain, it's like
Yeah,
takes up 60% of all their thinking power.
that's it.
But
60%. That's
that's what it
good.
takes. to be
Dr.
great.
Science comment right there. You
My
know,
hypothesis
no
is that you
hypothesis.
think about it and then you remember it.
Yeah. Speaking of 60%, I think Willits can only keep 60% of his keeper eligible type players when you look at it.
How do you mean? What are his key? Who are his keeper
Well,
eligible?
let's go through it, man.
Well, he's
Let's
got
go through
CMC
it.
and Gibbs, and then he's going to have to keep Ibuka or Genti. Am I wrong?
And then, but he's got other people too, I think, if you look at it.
I don't know if he's got many other people that are truly keepable.
I feel like it's more than that. But I was excited to hear that he was going to be dropping Ibuka or
Well,
Genti.
I think he would probably intend to drop
Oh, but
right
then,
now.
but there was another one too, because he was thinking there might be like he might drop CMC too. There was
Well, he
somebody
could.
else.
I mean, it would probably be the right move to drop CMC. It's just so hard
Right?
to do.
It's so hard to do. Oh my God.
I mean, he will be 30.
Yeah.
So,
He's gonna get a
it's
lot of
not like
burn.
he's
Well,
a lot of
I
work.
think the perfect destination, the perfect resting place for CMC is Handel's team, right? Shouldn't he go to Handel's team and die? That should be how it goes. It'd be like it's perfect. Michael draft him, and then he'll die.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
That'll
I think
be it.
Willits, knowing Willits, I bet he would. I think the most likely scenario is he keeps him,
Mm.
and in in between week 2 and week 3,
He trains him to a
he
Handel,
trades him to Brian. Yeah,
right? To a
and then he
Handel.
dies, and then he dies like a week or 2 later.
You're right.
I think I got that right. I think I nailed that.
Death. It's
I mean,
amazing. His propensity to stay away from death, like the Amon Ra thing, all that. It's crazy.
I know he was working on him. Amon-Ra didn't get him. Amon-Ra looks like it's not wrong. It's not really going to be. Maybe he'll play worse, but he's going to be able to play by the playoffs for sure. He's questionable for tonight. Obviously, he might not be the same.
I think it's going to be like a decoy type situation. You know, it looked pretty bad. You know, there's no way you can
I mean,
play on a
he's like
broken
got
ankle.
this. He's got this
You know?
very unique family history, though.
Of
What's
what?
his dad like the weight?
Right, the
Like the
bodybuilder.
bodybuilder. He's the one who called. I remember he called out Kevin Durant. So that's why Kevin Durant just got messed up cat, something.
He's a
Like,
bitch.
so I think that it's like, so I think you can actually expect that Amon-Ra, respect to Amon-Ra, like for the way he plays,
Yeah.
very
Shout.
rarely on the injury. I think that some of these guys you take for granted, like these elite fantasy players who also manage to very rarely like miss a number of games or even show up on the injury report.
I
Like
know.
Jamar Chase has been like that. He's had one significant injury. Amon-Ra really very rarely misses games. And there
Yeah.
aren't that many that are like that, really.
It's pretty
Like
incredible.
Puka dies every 3 games, and that's just the way he plays.
Because he plays too hard. Too hard, dog. It's too much.
Yeah.
No, but I was thinking about Amon Ra. It feels like, tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering this incorrectly. His meteoric rise at the end of his rookie year
Yeah.
was a lot like Brian Thomas Jr., wasn't it? It was
Oh,
like a backup. It was a backup quarterback, and it
he
was.
No, it wasn't a backup quarterback. It was
Yeah,
God.
it was. Are you sure?
I'm
I
positive.
thought it was a backup
Their
quarterback.
first win that year, they were like 0-9. Their first win was, in fact, on the back of Amon-Ra's great first game.
Mm.
And that was like Goff. They were like, whatever, 0-9, 0-8, 0-10. And that was Amon-Ra. First game winning touchdown, Goff to Amon-Ra. And Amon-Ra was good from there on out, and they were more competitive. And really, they haven't looked back since he emerged.
Yeah, it's pretty. The Jahmyr Gibbs thing was a nice little addition.
Yeah, Gibbs. I mean, really
Do
is
you
like they've
ever
lost
wish you
weapons.
kept him? You ever wish you kept him? You were the
Yeah,
original
I did.
drafter of him.
I did. I had him, and I
Traded him in like 20 seconds. You're like, hey, out of my team, quick. Take him.
it was a very, very good trade. Very, very even trade. It was like I thought
Jonathan Taylor? Is that what it
Jonathan
was?
Taylor for Gibbs. Yeah.
So I got an off-season project. I'm going to pull in all the trades in the history
Wow.
of TIATM. We're gonna pull it in so we can discuss it. Maybe we can do an off-season pod about how
I,
whack the trades were.
I mean, it's hard to assess like really old trades.
Mm,
I think we can go back to, but I'm sure there are some historic ones. You know, there have been some big
yeah.
ones this year. You had a
Yeah.
big
Well,
one.
I can assess. I was gonna say I can assess a new trade and flip a middle finger up to good old Josh B for giving Ben the quarterback. We could do that if you want.
Well, I mean, Wandale's been good, and the Seattle defense has been great. Ben literally might have lost points. He might lose points because he. I don't know what his defense got this week, but he gave up Seattle. He had 30 points,
I mean, yeah, I
and
watched that happen on my face.
I
Happened
mean
to
that
me.
was Simmons and Sauer talking. So I mean that pick six was really epic.
I
That
missed
was
it.
and you didn't see it. You didn't see the highlight.
Well, yeah, I don't tend to watch the fantasy players that go off against me. I sometimes maybe that's a subliminal thing. I don't watch it,
Like
but
even after the fact.
even after I won, seems a little bit crazy. But
Yeah, I think you should go watch that pick six because it's one for
it's
the
epic.
ages. It's an
Mm,
all timer, truly.
really, it's like a weaving through the offense type of deal.
No,
Lateral?
no,
Is there
like
a lateral?
no, it's not the quality of the play all timer. It is an all timer in the futility of the quarterback.
Oh,
It's like fourth and one, and it's like oh no, it like looks like a high school quarterback. What?
it's really
It
crazy how hard it is to find just a decent quarterback, like a
well,
decent one
they probably. I mean, they're probably 50 good quarterbacks,
in
50
the
like
world,
serviceable quarterbacks in the world,
and half of
and
them are
they're
hurt.
and no, and they just you need two, and they only
Yeah.
have one. Who's not? And they don't even have one. They have
They have
nothing.
half, maybe. Yeah, they don't even. They have
Half of
zero.
one. I mean, it's
Yeah,
probably
Carson
good for him
Wentz
that this
and
guy was terrible. Probably, if anything's good for the confidence, it's got to be that he missed the Seattle game, and that guy had like one of the worst. And
yep,
I owned Max Brosmer. Figured I'd get the free Max Brosmer look through that game.
yep.
That was
Always
like
a
that one time. Remember
chance.
that guy in the Colts? There was like a really bad
Mm.
like third string QB with mobility, white guy on the Colts who I owned.
Oh,
I can't even remember his name, and that was just one of those where it was like, just see what it's like, and it's
yeah,
terrible. It's bad.
it's real bad. The
Like
quarterback
sometimes you
thing
get
is
these
tough.
guys that are bad, yeah, and it's bad.
Quarterback thing is really tough. You know what? What else is tough? Speaking of Jamar Chase, what's my boy doing him dirty in the flex spot like that? Did you catch that this week? That's my for this week is he's got Jamar Chase flexed. Got him in the flex spot.
I used to what
Disrespect.
happened to Shaq and a fool. That's your
That's that's my Shaq in the full, What? Shaq in the Fool is already taken as far as a brand is concerned, so I can't reuse that. I'm gonna go with
the in the
huh?
flex spot. It's not really a negative per se,
When
but
I
it's
look at the time,
just
it's one
poor
thing if it's
reflection.
late in the day and you're optimizing your lineup. Willis does this all the time. He optimizes his lineup.
No,
He
that's right.
puts
That's 100%. You should do that. You
right, but
gotta
this
okay.
was
You got
not
right.
that. This was not that. This was he just straight up put him in
Just
the flex spot.
disrespect.
I think you should let him
Disrespect.
go, Ben. You should just let him out in the world. Let somebody else have him.
I think
Disrespect him
well,
like
Ben's
that.
going to have a tough call after this year because he's got four eminently capable players.
Ooh, let's hear him. Let's hear him. Let's review for the
Well,
folks.
CD. Well, he actually can't. He can't keep
No,
CD.
you can't
So
keep
CD's getting
CD.
released. But
Yeah.
JSN and Jonathan Taylor and Jamar Chase. That's gonna be a tough one.
Yep. 3 for
Tough
2.
call. Drop one. Not sure
Drop
what I
one.
do. I don't think he'll drop Jamar Chase.
Ben
But
already always does the wise thing. Seems like
yeah,
very
I
rarely
think
does he
Ben's
mess
a
up.
very solid decision maker. He had the decision between CD and Jamar Chase 2 years ago, and he franchised Jamar Chase in 2 years CD. And I think in retrospect,
That was
that was
good.
correct. Jamar Chase
Yeah.
is just the better, just so unique.
Yeah. CD isn't even the best receiver on his team anymore.
I
It's
mean, it doesn't
crazy.
appear that way. Fish put that joke in the comments. It was in the chat,
Oh, I
and that
missed
was
that.
accurate. I mean, George Pickett's
What
really
a
doing some
mega
cool stuff.
beast, yeah.
Yeah, he really is. He's a
It's
unique guy.
amazing. To me, I think that was obvious. You could see like if he had a quarterback,
Yeah,
he would be
agreed.
a beast.
It's like you should have just been more aggressive. Like I felt like
Well, we don't
if
have
I
to.
had
We
been,
don't have to circle back on this. I
you
think
don't
we
want
can
to.
table this one. I hear you talk about how you should have drafted all the good players. I'm good on that. You know, all
I didn't
set.
say all the good players.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you just
it's
like if I
good.
could just take it, Jonathan Taylor and George Pickens and back, I would be good. I'd be
Well,
fine. I was gonna
it's
do that.
not.
I was gonna do
Uh,
it. That's what I was
well,
gonna do.
sometimes players are good who you were going to take. There was no chance I was going to take them, and that is much better.
Mm,
Like your boy, who I probably have taken L on, but I don't feel bad if Tete Roa is the
yeah,
middling
he's pretty
wide
good.
receiver too. I don't feel that bad. But even if he were elite, which he is not, I wouldn't feel bad.
I think he's got a runway though. I think he's got a ceiling. Watch him. He's good. He's good, man. Same thing. Like if he gets a quarterback, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be really
Yeah,
good.
I think he's probably good. Sometimes you read a little too much into
Yeah, like
between the lines. You
right.
just got to
Yeah, it's
read
like
the
all
page,
in between the
read
lines.
the words. Look at it's a little simpler than that. It doesn't have to be.
uh,
Although, but between the lines, still worked on your boy BTJ.
yeah, that
And
was
I'll
yeah.
we'll see what kind of career Ted has because I still have issues with
Yeah.
a person who needs to point to his mom to get the correct pronunciation. Did we talk about the Mariota? The
Oh,
Mariota
we
thing?
we have this happened
Everybody was
last year
talking about
too.
this. I
This
don't
happened
remember it.
last year too, I
I've
think.
never seen it pronounced this way, and it was just so relentless.
We
And
think that
obviously,
this is definitely a Tarico thing for
no,
sure.
this is Mariota. I think I know what happened.
Mariota. Say it right,
Mariota,
man.
Mariota is a huge.
Bitch.
He saw, yeah, and he waited until he was, he'd been in the public spotlight. You've been in the
Mm,
limelight for a decade plus, homie. You tell people how
mm.
to pronounce your name. You just now. It's a just now
Well,
thing.
he looks at a glance like a bitch. Like you could see he looks like a bitch from here. I could tell.
Yeah, and he does. Honestly, he's talented. So it's like, why wasn't it like? Why is this the way you like the path you've
Mariota.
chosen? Like where you're a backup.
I think it's the man. I think it's like the MAGA. It's MAGA's fault. That's what I think.
You think it's
Put him in
Maga's
a box.
fault?
Yeah, put him in a box. Like he's too scared to say his actual pronunciation that he might get deported or something. Like,
Exactly. As we've discussed, there's only one way to make sure your name is right. Score 50 fantasy points, and then you tell Adam Schefter.
that's how you do it, dog.
That's the only way. Only one
Keep
way
it
to do it.
real.
Every other way, it's kind of whack. Maybe pin your tweet. Pin your tweet.
Yeah,
That's fine. Don't tell Mike Tirico 15 years into your career, though. Don't do that.
yeah,
Then
that's
everyone's
a
just real
little
confused.
right. It's like, wait, what? Dude?
And people are like blaming Tirico. I was like, he must have been told. Someone told him. Maybe it was his wife or his mom.
No, no. He doesn't have a wife, does he? He has a wife?
Tirico or Mariota?
Well, Mariota definitely has a wife. I
I'm
wonder
saying
if
it's
she.
Mariota's wife, not
Do you think
Tirico's wife.
she pronounces it like that?
I
Mariota.
think Tirico is doing
Maybe
it
it,
for a
maybe it
reason.
was his wife. He brought his wife to the interview and she corrected
There you
everybody.
go. There you go. That's it. And that, I
Uh,
mean, just
shout out
you
to
can
her.
rest your case on that one.
Rest it.
Rest the case to
Rest the
rest.
case. Rest it. You know what else I'm worried about? We're resting on. You're resting on. This guy has 25 touchdowns, man. 25 tutties.
Oh,
This is a layup.
oh, yeah. Yeah. I
From
mean,
here on in, I
and now,
think it's pretty easy. Should
what
be
does he have? What does
easily.
he have? 5 games left.
Yeah, I mean that's simple. That should be easy
That would be
peasy,
a choke
dog.
job. And he's got the Cowboys. We got some dome games. We got the Cowboys. He's going to have to be slinging
Hey, he's
tonight.
gonna have 35 touchdowns. Dang.
Well, you just play the numbers. Regression to what mean is the question. What is the mean?
Oh, here we go. Dr. Science is back.
I tell you what, I
Perhaps,
know I have a
perhaps.
theory on memory. You would fish. By the way, but you end every fish podcast. I noticed that you end your last segue is a segue into how you like a new way for you to say that you love him. Like, you know what's not done? My love
Oh,
for
really? I didn't
you.
even notice that. I didn't
You
notice
didn't
that.
notice that? It's getting
No.
pretty regular. So I started to notice. I'm putting you on
You
notice.
a little jealous? A little jealousy popping
I'm
up
just
on
an
you, huh?
observation. Just an observation. I
That
have to say, I
happened
do.
last night. That happened last night. I was coaching, we had like 8 kids come to this practice we were doing last night. And there was another coach there with me, and he does training on the side. And one of the kids there used to train with him. And the kid during the practice mentioned his new trainer, and he couldn't stop talking about it. He kept asking him questions like right in the middle of practice. He was like, "So what is he? Oh, is that what he has you doing? Wait, since when? What time? When do you go?" It was the most awkward
It
thing
wasn't
I've
even
ever
funny. He
seen in
wasn't
my
trying to be
life.
funny.
It
He was
was
dead
not
serious.
funny. It was dead serious. I had to
Oh.
call him out. I had to say, "Oh, that looks like Coach Malik is a little jealous." I had to call him out. But I think the
Oh.
same for you here. You're a little jealousy popping.
I no, I really enjoy your podcast. I like hearing about all the time fish has been flushed in the face. I do remember when Lane tackled fish. I remember that. I was there.
Yeah,
I think that
you
night
were
ended
there.
with them throwing tennis balls. They threw tennis balls at my face while I was falling asleep in Fish's bedroom, and then I stormed out. And his mom offered me cookies or cake, and I didn't even acknowledge her. And I don't think our relationship. I think it really negatively impacted my relationship with Fish's mom for
Oh,
decades. That was it. I
are
was
you
just
guys
very
okay
angry at
now,
them.
or
I think good enough. I'm sure
good?
Fish speaks fondly of me, but but I do remember that night. That and also the Queen's party. Just to reference the Queen's,
Yes,
there was a you went to the Queen's party where there was a fight. The first
yes.
Queen's party, same house, and on the same group of hoodlums. What happened at that party was I said one thing to AT about a kid's name, and the big dude slapped me across the face at the table where there's a bunch of people like, casually hanging out, and it was like, "Hey, man, whoa!" And then our good old friend John K. We won't say his full name. Uh, little, rough and tumble Asian dude
Yes.
notified me that he had lead pipes in his car.
Oh, right.
And then I said, okay. And then it ended with the group of hoodlums leaving in fear of John Kay and his friends with the
Oh,
lead pipes. So win for me.
shout out to him.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
him.
John Kay. We got to
That
get
was
him as
pretty
a
good. I was like,
guest on
yeah,
the
okay, you
show.
got those. Let's do it. But anyway, the next
Well,
the
can you
next
tell me
Queens.
about the immediate couple of minutes after you got slapped in the face?
Yeah, I think that what happened is he slapped me in the face. I might
Yeah.
have been under the influence of certain things, and I was
But
like,
was it
"Hey,
like a
man, whoa!"
joking thing, or
No, it
was
was
it
like
like
dead
a
serious, like open hand hard. Like I said something about his name. I don't even remember. I don't,
he
obviously.
slapped?
And he opened it, and it was everyone thought it was offensive. And
Whoa.
he was much bigger than me. And I was like, "Hey, man, whoa!" It's like that kind of thing. And
Oh
then
my
he walked
God.
away. And then John is like, "Yo," he's like, "That's not right. I got lead pipes in
Yeah.
my car." And I was like, "Okay, yeah."
Let's go, John. Let's go get him.
And then it was resolved with them leaving. The next Queen's party, same house. Those group of hoodlums got in a fight with some other people and really beat the shit out of them. And I think that's the one you remember. So I had nothing to do with that second
Could be
fight.
because it shut the party down.
It shut the party down. It was very violent.
Yeah, it was
But
bad.
I was not
I
involved in
remember.
that one. So dodged a bullet there, thanks
That
to
was,
John Kay.
low,
Could have been worse.
Low Mikey dodging bullets left and right. Only,
You got to know when
only
to
Mikey figure
hold
out a way
them.
to get slapped at a party. Yeah. How did you?
That, that's what,
How did you? This is like it's true. This is like Chief Mikey. Like you just glazed over. Like what caused the slap? You're like I
oh,
said
I think
something about his
I
name.
don't think it was much. I
Yeah.
really think he was one. Obviously, they were hoodlums and they were looking for a fight.
This is what type of people are you calling hoodlums? What do we got? What are they?
I would never use the word hoodlum on a person of color. So they were
Okay,
some white hoodlums.
some
Just so
white
you know,
hoodlums.
some white Queens hoodlums. You know the type.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Don't we all?
Well, we all. We all do.
So just to
We've been
clarify
there
those
before.
2 points that I remembered from your wonderful podcast. I could do my own
That's
getting
cool.
hit in the face podcast maybe one day. I have more.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I was a little taken aback by how many times he's been hit. I mean, both of you, I guess. I don't know
Yeah.
what do you think that is? What do you think that's about?
I think it's some people are just, easy targets. They talk, but they don't really want to put their money where their mouth is. And I think
Right.
that's probably both of us.
They want
You
no
think
beef.
people talk
They
too much and they're not so big. That's it.
well, I'm glad you've made
Well,
it through this life. I'm glad you're alive still.
I
It
haven't.
feels
It
like
hasn't happened to me. It hasn't happened to me that much. To be fair,
okay.
not as many times as having to fish.
Has somebody from that other gender that you referenced earlier ever hit you in the face?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
But
you're
maybe
not
we can
sure?
get Fish to tell a story about an almost fight that I was forced into with someone from another gender. But I never really liked that story. We'll see if that one. We'll
Oh,
see if
I
that one
feel
comes
like
up.
I remember that, dog. I feel like I remember that. Oh
That was actually
man.
one of Fish's great moments, and he's had a few of them. A great moment by Fish in retrospect, where he really was the only one with like just a firm head on his shoulders.
That's it.
You know,
Well,
mature.
I hear you. One quality I really appreciate in you is I would say from a competitive standpoint, I would say that you're a dog. So I thought maybe, and I'm not sure if we've done this yet, we could do a draft of dogs. Can you compose the doggiest team? Are you up for it?
Right now,
Are you up for it?
you want me to draft the team with the most dogs?
Just the doggiest team. Who's
No,
the
I think we should save
most?
that for next week. I think that takes more research.
Ooh, okay. You got to think about it.
I like that idea. I
With the
like that idea.
dogs.
You got a few non-dogs on your team. You got a few dogs, but there are a couple people that are a little suspect.
A little sus. A little sus. A little sus.
So
That's
I
it.
think,
When my kids started saying that, I was like, wow, we really. And they're yelling like, "That's Cap! That's Cap!"
oh my
It's
God,
like
is
it's
that I don't even like that. So cap means it's a lie.
you're capping, dog. That's Cap.
Where did that come from? Because no cap means it's not a lie.
Right. Exactly. So they took the opposite. The somebody's hypothesis was you could remove the no, and it meant yes.
Really, we're finding a way to work in hypothesis.
The hypothesis was if I
You,
say cap, that means it is cap. If I say
it's
no
just
cap,
like I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. I'm
you
over
don't
it.
like it. Oh, okay.
No, I
What
don't. And
bothers you
sus
about it?
also. I don't know. It just doesn't
It's
mean
like a
it
get off my
feels.
lawn type of thing. It's like a
No, it's
oh
just. I mean,
man.
it also feels like some of these things have been around for too long.
Mm,
You know,
yeah,
like
they hold,
no
they
cap
stick.
is like years and years old. Like now our kids are saying it. So now, and it's like the thing you got to do to kill it always is just say it enough.
Right.
6'7" is already almost dead. You could
Oh, it's
tell.
murdered. Ever
Once you
since you
read an
said that,
article in the New
I
York
was
Times about it,
astonished by that. The video you sent, that was great. I thought that was the peak of it for me. I was like, oh my God, there's a greater force working here.
that was
This is
like,
incredible. I showed
we're
it to
in the
everybody in my
simulation.
family. I was like, what the fuck?
That was amazing. That
That
actually
shit
was
was
really amazing.
crazy, dog. That was crazy. I had never in my life seen anything like that.
That
That was
looked like
the
it could have
six,
been
seven peak
AI.
for me. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. This is too good. This is too
Yeah,
good.
made it.
Oh man. Shout out to
Wait, do we
that.
talk
Shout
about
out to
Juwan
6'7".
Jennings? Do we
Oh,
talk about
please
Juwan
tell the
Jennings?
story. Give everybody the baseline for that
I
one.
don't think everyone knows what happened because I don't think
That's what
they
I
could
mean.
cover
That's what you got
this.
to give it the
Is that
baseline.
what it is? They
Like,
couldn't cover it on mainstream media because it's too
well,
vulgar.
we'll see. We'll see.
I don't even know the
I
name of the
think people
Browns player
sometimes people just miss it. Sometimes it just
because
gets missed. There's too much going on and it just gets
the
missed.
the Browns player who had an altercation with Juwan Jennings, defensive player who I don't know so well, said verbatim to the reporters. He said, "He's a hoe. I want that known." That's what he said.
Yeah.
I thought that was just, I've
Uh,
never heard of that. That's like, it just sounds like this very gay altercation between the two of them.
oh,
Like what happened on the field? Like, as we said,
frustration.
I
Sexual
think we might
frustration.
have more than one running back involved in this altercation.
Some RB shit going on here, dog.
Couple of RBs. Sometimes you're like, how many RBs are there in the NFL? Like maybe it's like that thing, it's like the thing Fish's friend used to talk about with rappers. Like maybe it's more like maybe it's a little more prominent, a little more prevalent than you think.
Yeah,
I think that's
could
possible.
be.
Like these people have families, but I don't know that it's all on the up and up.
Right.
So we need to do a little more research. I mean, because nobody
Yo,
talks about it.
he
But
was.
maybe Pablo Torre
It
could.
looked like the interaction looked like like after a breakup, like there was a post game interview after they had just split up in that relationship. You
People
know.
need to look this up because the way
Yeah.
he says it and the way he talks,
Yeah, it's very much like he knows he's a hoe. Like he knows it.
he's a hoe, and I
He's
want
a
that
hoe. Like, wait,
known.
hold on. He's a
My
hoe?
God.
Like what?
Whoa. Do they
Oh
ask? Like
my
they ask, like,
God.
can we get Kyle Shanahan on the record on this? Like Kyle
Yeah,
Shanahan.
like
Like, what
is
do they
Juwan a hoe?
like, did you hear this?
Did you hear that?
Kyle
You called
Shanahan,
your
one
boy
of
a
the
hoe.
all-time great responses to a question. Will Jimmy Garoppolo, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. It still comes up on my Twitter. Will Jimmy Garoppolo be on the roster on Sunday? And the response, I don't know that we'll all be alive on Sunday.
Mm.
It's a great
So I
answer.
can't tell you. So I can't tell
I
you.
wouldn't know. You could
We
be
might be
dead by
dead.
then.
We might all be dead.
I think coaches should lean into that a little bit more.
Yep. Coaches need to
Coach on
lean
the
into all sorts of stuff like that. They should just answer a different question than they get asked. It's fucking shit. These people are so stupid. I hate the goddamn reporters.
I mean, they really,
Worst.
when you watch, I actually saw someone interviewing your boy Joe Shane, who, probably does not deserve to have retained his job, right?
Yeah.
And I'm watching the interview. The reporter posted on Twitter. It's like 3 minutes of this reporter asking the same question. It's like the bi-week interview that he does annually. So he doesn't get to talk to reporters that much in this forum. And I could not have had more sympathy with the GM than I left this like stupid video with, because the reporter is like pressing him in such a he's like, so what specifically? He's like, he lost his job, but you kept your job. What specifically did you do wrong? And then he just keeps,
Oh.
he's like, specifically though, what about your performance contributed
But
to how bad you are? It's like, what do you do? What do you want this guy to
yo,
say? Like, I understand you think he's done a bad job and fans want accountability, but like, this is just a really lame line of questioning. I don't know what to tell you.
that reporter is a hoe for sure. 100%.
Let it be known. Make
That
sure it
reporter
is
is a hoe.
spread around.
That shit is
We got to
so
start
funny.
using that.
You're a hoe.
Wait. Wait, did you see the Frank
Use a
Ragnow?
hoe.
Do you see the Frank Ragnow thing that he came back?
But then he left again.
And the funny thing is not that he failed physical. The funny thing is that the dude had a grade 3 hamstring tear, which you're like, oh, whatever. If you Google a grade 3 hamstring tear, it's like you can't walk. That's what it is. It's like the hamstring is completely torn. It's like his hamstring's dead. Like it's sharp, immediate pain, and you're barely able to walk. That's what the Google says.
And
So
he's
that's
trying
what
to
he
play?
had. He came back and then he failed the physical with that.
Oh,
So what
well,
happened? So he showed up and then they're like, oh,
sorry.
You
Your
notice you don't
hamstring
have a
is
hamstring.
torn. Yeah, like what?
Like your leg. Can you? Like, how'd you get here? Like, what is he walking in like? How does he not know
What? That's crazy. I
that?
didn't know
It's
that.
funny. Yeah, you
Well,
gotta.
they're really reaching for straws. They might be in trouble. Shout out to
I
them.
mean, they're losing a lot of people. You know, grit can only get you so far, but I'll roll with Dan Campbell's grit any day because you just tread water as long as it takes.
As long as it takes out you into the deep, drown your
You know,
ass.
you just got to get a hold of them. Remember,
Just get a
that's
hold
all
of
you have
them.
to do. You just got to get a hold of them.
Yep. Take them
Anyway,
out.
I don't know if
I've
people
got.
know this reference. One day we'll do the whole speech. I think I can do it word for word too. Getting
Well, I
close.
think we should kick off every draft with it. That's what I think. I think be prepared to start the draft with
Now, I
it.
don't want people to have the same inspiration that I do.
Well,
That's mine.
um,
You got to find
I
your own
th-
inspiration.
nobody listens to you though. That's the thing. Nobody cares. Uh,
No, people would listen to Dan Campbell. That's what I'm saying.
I-
People don't listen. You can listen to it now yourself, but I'm not playing that speech for you.
please don't. Please don't.
All right. You
I
know,
like him though.
he's a man.
Hey, but listen, you know who else is the man? You. I
Fish.
love you. Fish. I should have said fish. I really fucked that up.
You had me. That was so.
Fish.
Uh,
But this is great, man. I made it all the way to the office. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
oh wow! Right on time, and I am right at the sandwich place, and only three people have
Ooh.
called me with annoying requests while we
Since
were doing this. Great. I'm
shout out
calling
to
them
them.
back. This is a good thing. You get
Uh,
older, you know. You just start. You're like, I'm not gonna call them back. You know, I'm gonna let
yeah,
that email
let them
chill for a
figure it
minute.
out. Let them figure it out.
Let them sit on it a minute. You know, you see how
I do
much you
find
really
that.
need
I
me.
do find that if you let them, if you let it be, maybe you'll get a follow up being like, "Oh, I figured it out."
Yeah, I got to do that with Lola because she wants like my pencil broke. What's next?
You gotta get another pencil, dog.
What's the next step
Or
after
you
that?
can sharpen it. You can sharpen that shit too. You can do that. Oh man, that was funny. Shout out to my mother-in-law. I just installed a printer in her house, and then the next morning, she called me and was like, "The light on the printer is blinking. Should I do? Should I do anything?"
I think I called 911 on that. You gotta go.
Yeah.
You know, you thank
Oh no!
support.
Hang up the phone immediately. Call the police.
That's a good.
Oh
You
man,
know, these people
epic
really get
stuff.
tricked. These people get out of it.
Crazy, crazy. Shout out to them. Well, listen, this has been wonderful. You're a wonderful man,
As are you.
and
Thanks for your time.
yeah, this is great. I will see you next week.
On the flip side.
Enjoy. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah. Guess what
Everything gets
happens
cleaned. Everything gets cleaned.
if you leave dishes in the sink? Guess what? Surprise! They clean them.